Welcome to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience reigns and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. I'm Gina, your guide on this empowering journey. With a mission to help women overcome trauma, I'm here to inspire you to cultivate a positive mindset, embrace self-love, and find peace. Join me as we celebrate strength, reclaim power, and triumph over adversity together. Take a slow breath with me, beautiful soul. Inhale deeply and exhale gently, letting your body release just a little bit of everything it has been holding. Now imagine standing outside at sunset, that golden hour where the world feels soft and forgiving, where the light wraps around you like a warm embrace, and where everything slows down just enough for you to finally hear yourself again. The sky is painted in peach and honey and soft rose. The air hums with possibility. And for the first time in what feels like forever, your shoulders drop, your jaw loosens, your heart whispers, I want more peace than this. Because here's the truth we rarely say out loud. Trauma changes your nervous system long before it changes your life. It rewires your body to scan for danger even when you're safe. It convinces your mind that calm is suspicious and chaos is familiar. It makes your body feel like a battlefield instead of a home. And when your nervous system is overwhelmed, dysregulated, or stuck in survival mode, you're not living, you're just enduring. You're just pushing through. You're just trying not to fall apart. But what if I told you that healing your nervous system is a turning point for everything? Your peace, your relationships, your confidence, your boundaries, your motivation, your ability to feel joy again, your sense of self. Regulation is not just a wellness trend. It is the foundation of your entire becoming. And the moment you choose to heal your nervous system is the moment your life begins to shift in ways you didn't even realize were possible. Because when your system finally feels safe, you breathe differently, you love differently, you choose differently, you show up for yourself differently. You begin to rise in ways that once felt impossible. You move from reactivity to presence, from panic to clarity, from shutdown to aliveness, from surviving to truly, deeply thriving. And here's the beautiful thing. Your body is not broken. Your system is not defective. Your nervous system isn't just your enemy. It's a loyal protector that adapted to pain, to chaos, to heartbreak, to everything you survived. It has been trying to save your life, even when it cost you your peace. But today we're going to learn how to soften those alarms, rewire that protection, bring your body back home to safety, and regulate your way into the version of yourself you've been longing to meet. This episode is your invitation into calm, into groundedness, into emotional safety, into a life where your nervous system works with you, not against you. So take one more slow, deep breath. Feel the warm summer sunset glow around you. Feel your body being held, supported, and honored. Because from this moment forward, we're stepping into a new chapter, one where regulating your nervous system becomes the doorway to elevating your entire life. Let's begin. Before we talk about regulation and elevation, we have to talk about what trauma actually does inside your body. Most women think trauma lives only in memories, emotions, or painful events from the past. But trauma is also a physiological imprint, a pattern your nervous system learned in a moment when you didn't have safety, choice, or control. Trauma doesn't just break your heart. It reshapes your biology. It rewires how you respond to stress, connection, conflict, intimacy, and even joy. Here's what really happens beneath the surface. Trauma teaches your body that danger is always present, even when it isn't. When you experience trauma, your nervous system goes into survival mode. Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. If the danger was repeated, unpredictable, or deeply overwhelming, your system stops returning to baseline. It stays amplified, alert, and on edge. Your body becomes used to scanning for threats, even in safe environments, even with people who love you, and even when nothing is wrong. This is why healing feels so exhausting. You're trying to grow while your body is still bracing for impact. Trauma disconnects you from your body. Some people dissociate. Some people numb out. Some live constantly in their heads. And some move so fast that they never have to feel. This is not a flaw. It's your system protecting you from sensations that once felt too overwhelming. But the cost is high. You lose access to your intuition, your inner compass, your emotional cues, and your physical boundaries. Healing requires learning to feel again, but in a way that feels safe, supported, and paced. Trauma disrupts your ability to regulate emotions. When your nervous system is dysregulated, you may swing between hyperarousal, anxiety, panic, irritability, racing thoughts, and hypoarousal, exhaustion, numbness, shutdown, disconnection, or both, in cycles that feel impossible to control. You're not too sensitive, you're not dramatic, and you're not broken. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it was trained to do: protect you at all cost. Healing isn't about stopping these reactions. It's about teaching your system it's safe to soften. Trauma makes calm feel unsafe. This is one of the most misunderstood effects of trauma. If you grew up or lived in chaos, unpredictability, or emotional volatility, calm may feel foreign, even threatening. Your nervous system may interpret peace as something bad is about to happen. This won't last. I don't know how to be still. People hurt me when I'm relaxed. So you unconsciously create chaos because chaos is familiar, and familiar feels safer than the unknown. Healing is learning to trust quiet again. Trauma makes your body forget what safety feels like. And here is where your transformation begins. Because your body can relearn safety, your nervous system can heal, and your physiology can change. You are not stuck in survival mode forever. The same brilliance that once protected you can learn to support you, soothe you, and help you rise higher than ever before. When your nervous system heals, you stop overthinking and start trusting. When your nervous system heals, you stop overthinking and start trusting. You stop people-pleasing and start setting boundaries. You stop collapsing into shutdown and start grounding into presence. You stop reacting and start choosing. You stop surviving and start thriving. A regulated nervous system is not a luxury. It is the foundation for a life you love. And this episode will teach you how to begin that healing. You've learned what trauma does to your system. Now it's time to learn how to transform that system, how to teach your body to be calm again, how to rewrite the patterns that once kept you small, how to rise from regulation into elevation, into confidence, clarity, connection, and emotional freedom. So let's step into the heart of this healing right now. Here is your 5-step Regulate to Elevate framework. A roadmap for returning home to yourself in creating a life where your nervous system becomes your ally, your anchor, and your greatest source of inner power. Step number 1, pause and presence. Interrupt the survival loop. Trauma teaches your body to react before you even know why. This step is about gently interrupting that loop. What it looks like. Instead of spiraling, shutting down, or overthinking, you take a pause, even 10 seconds, to return to the present moment. A simple practice. Place a hand on your chest. Whisper, "I'm here." Feel your breath move slowly in and out. Here is an example. You get a text that triggers anxiety. Instead of instantly reacting, you stop, breathe, and remind your system, we are safe right now. Presence breaks the autopilot of survival. Step number 2, ground the body. Teach your system what safety feels like. A dysregulated nervous system is a body that can't find home. Grounding teaches your system where home is again, what it looks like. Slow movement, feet on the floor, stretching, shaking energy out, wrapping yourself in a blanket, morning walks, meditation, yoga. Simple practice. Press your feet into the ground and imagine roots growing out from them. Feel the stability beneath you. Here is an example. You wake up already overwhelmed. Instead of diving into the day, you stand still, breathe, and reconnect to your body until your mind softens. When the body feels safe, the mind follows. Step number 3, emotional regulation. Let the feelings move through, not take over. Trauma turns emotions into tidal waves. Regulation teaches you how to surf instead of drowning. What it looks like. Naming the emotion, allowing it, and expressing it in a healthy, gentle way. Simple practice. Say out loud, "This is anxiety," or "This is sadness," or "This is anger." Naming it lowers the intensity. Here is an example. You feel panic rising. Instead of shutting down, you acknowledge it. This is a trauma response, not a truth. You breathe through it, and it passes more quickly. Emotions lose their power when you stop fighting them. Step number 4, rewire the mind. Replace trauma-based thinking with truth. Your nervous system holds on to stories that once kept you safe. I can't trust anyone. I'm too much. I have to do everything alone. Joy never lasts. But you're not living in those moments anymore. What it looks like. Challenging old narratives and choosing new ones. A simple practice. When a limiting thought appears, respond with, "This is old. I choose something new." Here is an example. Your brain tells you, "If I relax, something will go wrong." You answer, "Safety is allowed now." The more you repeat the truth, the more your nervous system rewires. Healing happens one thought at a time. Step number 5, integrate and elevate. Build a life that supports regulation. Healing your nervous system isn't a moment. It's a lifestyle. This final step is about creating rhythms, routines, and boundaries that keep your system supported. What it looks like. Choosing relationships that feel safe, protecting your peace, practicing emotional hygiene, resting without guilt, celebrating your growth. Simple practice. Each morning ask yourself, what does my nervous system need today? Then honor the answer. Here is an example. On a day when you feel overstimulated, you choose quiet instead of forcing productivity. On a day when you feel lonely, you reach out instead of isolating. And on a day when you feel capable, you take bigger steps towards your dreams. Integration is where transformation becomes your new normal, not by force, not by perfection, but by teaching your body every day that it is safe to rise, safe to soften, and safe to become everything you've always been capable of. If you are able to, go ahead and find a comfortable position. Let your shoulders soften, let your jaw unclench, and allow your body to settle just a little into this moment. Take a slow breath in and exhale with a soft sigh, like you're letting go of something you didn't even realize you were holding. And again, inhale gently, exhale fully, letting your whole system know you are safe here. Now imagine you're standing barefoot in a quiet meadow at golden hour, that sacred space just before sunset, where the sky glows warm and tender, where the world feels still, and where the air itself seems to whisper, "You're okay." The grass beneath your feet is cool and soft. The breeze carries the scent of possibility, and the sunlight wraps around your body like a warm embrace. In this moment, there is nothing you need to do, nowhere you have to be, no one asking anything from you. Just you, your breath, and the quiet invitation to come home to yourself. Take a step forward. Feel the earth supporting you, steady, unshakable. Each step grounding you deeper into your body, deeper into safety, deeper into the present moment. As you walk, you notice small waves of color moving through the air, soft golds, calming blues, and gentle greens. Like the meadow itself is releasing energy that settles your nervous system. Each color carries a message. Gold whispers, "You are safe." Blue whispers, "You are held." Green whispers, "You are healing." Let these colors move toward you. Let them swirl slowly around your body and settle into your skin, your muscles, your chest, and your heart. Feel the colors melting into tension, soothing tightness, easing the places you've been bracing for years. Now place a hand over your heart. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. Feel the steady rhythm, that heartbeat that has carried you through everything you thought might break you. With your hand still there, whisper quietly to yourself, "I am safe. I am here. I am allowed to rest." Then imagine a soft, glowing light forming at the center of your chest, a light that represents your regulation, your groundedness, your emotional strength. With each inhale, the light expands and expands and expands, filling your ribcage, your lungs, your spine, and your torso. With each exhale, it softens your edges, releases old fear, and unwinds the places your body has been tightly gripping. Now visualize the light flowing down your arms, into your hands and your fingertips, down your legs, into your feet and your toes, all the way up your neck, your jaw, your scalp, your mind. Your entire being is glowing, centered, regulated, alive. Now imagine that as your light grows, the world around you shifts too. The meadows brighten, the breeze softens, the horizon opens, and you realize you are not the scattered version of yourself anymore. You are not the anxious, braced, guarded version. You are not the version who has had to survive alone. You are becoming the grounded, regulated, powerful woman you are always meant to be. Take one more breath here, slow, steady, and deep, and whisper one last truth to yourself. My nervous system is learning safety. My body is remembering home, and I am ready to rise. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Bring this softness back with you. Let it settle into your day, into your choices, into your healing, and into your becoming. As you sit here in this regulated, grounded glow, as your breath settles into this natural rhythm and your body remembers what peace feels like, I want you to notice something gentle rising inside you. That quiet whisper that says, I'm ready for more. Not more pressure, not more chaos, not more survival, but more you, more direction, more clarity, more confidence, more peace, more of the life you were always meant to live. If this visualization opens something inside you, even the tiniest spark, then I want you to know that you don't have to walk the rest of this journey alone. This is exactly why I created Finding Direction from Within. It's a sacred, guided space where you learn to regulate, to listen inward, to reconnect with the pieces trauma pulled apart, and to rebuild your life from a place of safety, empowerment, and truth. Inside the course, we go step by step, gently, intentionally, and at your pace, through the inner work that helps you shift from overwhelmed and disconnected to grounded, confident, and aligned with the woman you're becoming. Whether you choose the DIY path or walk beside me more closely, Finding Direction from Within meets you exactly where you are and helps you rise into who you're meant to be. So if your heart is nudging you, if your nervous system feels soothed and is open in this moment, if you feel it even a flicker of maybe I'm ready, maybe it's time, then love, trust that. Follow that pull, honor that spark, and take your next step forward at www.bodyelementsmindelevation.com. Your healing is not just possible, it's unfolding. And you deserve to have the tools, the guidance, and the safe space to keep going. As you move through the rest of your day, may your breath stay steady, your heart stay soft, and your nervous system trust the rhythm of its own rising. And may you remember that every moment of regulation is a quiet step toward the life you were born to elevate into. This is Gina, signing off. Thank you for tuning in to Triumphant Over Trauma, where resilience prevails and women rewrite their stories of victory after trauma. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Keep embracing your strength, cultivating resilience, and shining your light bright. You are capable of triumphing over any challenge life throws your way. Until next time, keep rising and thriving. You've got this.